Guys, how are you? We have the NewAir AB-850 beverage cooler here. It's an 85 can cooling system. We are going to do a little review of it. This is going to be a couple part video. It'll all be put together as one, but it's a couple part video. First things first, let's take the last of the packing material off here, shall we? It was well packed. Look at that, well packed. It looks like this is a corner to switch the door swing if you want it to swing the other way. Is there a handle on that side? No, it would probably be Red Bull does that same type of fridge where I don't know if that actually is for that. It might not be. But Red Bull does the same type of fridge where you can change the door swing, but you have to actually flip the whole door over. There is the power info for it. So I just have these in right now. We're going to go get a bottle and a tall boy and a short boy shortly, and we'll see what we can do for arranging this to work the way I need it to work. Because it's not going to be 85 cans for what I'm doing. It's probably going to become a like 63 or 53 beverage cooler, but it's going to be a mixture of tall boys, regular beer cans, and bottles, and probably a couple pops for the kids when they're around. Instructions are right over there. We're going to plug this in shortly, and we have to let it cycle for 30 minutes, so let's just do a quick look around, see what we got. Right, chrome grills. This one I have in, this one was the one I had in upside down earlier, as I was just playing with seeing how I can make things work. Helga, I'm not playing ball right now. Nice glass door. There is a light right up here. We'll show you that working when we let it cycle. It has plastic feet to level with. Again, freestanding installation only. Cyclopentane. I'm going to guess that's like the Freon, maybe, because there's a danger flammable there. How long is this cord? I don't know how long the cord is. I didn't look at that. It does not seem like it's the longest cord, but I mean, that's a good size. I mean, that's better than I thought it was going to be. Ooh. Okay, so we're going to go plug this in. We're going to let it cycle for half an hour. Well, actually, you know what? Before we plug it in, I might actually set up the shelves. So let's go get that stuff. Bye, guys. So we've taken one rack out already. We have brought all three sizes of beverage container that I will be dealing with out. We have the 355 milliliter cans. We have the regular bottles, though that one's a little chubbier, but it's the same height. We have the 500 milliliter cans, and we have a 500 milliliter bottle. I took one rack out already. For the most part, the 500 milliliter bottle not going to work in this, which is unfortunate because of the fact that, I mean, a lot of breweries use the 500 ml bottles now. There is the slightly shorter 500 ml bottle, which might actually fit in here. I should have grabbed one of those too. You know what? I'm going to go do that. I'm going to pause this and go grab one. Okay. So I went and I got the shorter of the 500 milliliter bottles, which is only shorter by a few centimeters. With them at that point, it doesn't work. If you move it up a little more, the shorter ones will work, but then you only have the 2 layers. So, in all honesty, for a beer guy, this is probably the most efficient way to do this for a beer guy. So, your 500 milliliter cans and 473s would fit in the bottom. So that'll be where they go. Your regular size bottles will be the middle, and your short cans, your 355s, will be up at the top. You still have a little bit of clearance for airflow. I might have to lower it just a little bit, and by lowering it, yeah, I could. Okay, so you're still going to get a little bit of clearance up there, which is what you want, and you're going to get your clearance down here. You're going to get your clearance down here. Like I said, this is probably the best bet for the way you're going to do it. Now, I mean, if you have cellar-aged bottles, on this shelf you can throw a few of them on their side. So I mean that'll work too, and you'll still get a good deal of room. You can do 2 of them stacked like that, possibly a third, mattering how thick they are. Why is your ball over there? I didn't bring it in. So what you doing, girl? What you doing? So in all honesty, this is probably the best layout for a beer guy. I'm going to plug it in. I'm going to let it cycle for its half an hour. We'll put some stuff in it, see how long it takes to cool to the point I like it. We'll play with the light, we'll do all that stuff. See you guys soon. Okay guys, good day and welcome to me. Yeah, good day and welcome to me. We are here with the NewAir AB-850 84 can beverage system. I have one of the pups here. There's Boris and Colleen. So yeah. Okay, so again, I don't have 84 cans in here. I have about 65. I could have had 84 if I kept the 4th shelf and put some of these on their side. I don't think they display as well on their side. So I wanted them standing. And as I do mostly craft beer, I work with a lot of the taller cans, the 500s and the 473s. So I couldn't make it to be 84 unless I did the side lays. And again, I didn't want to do that. So we're at about 60, 65 in there. I don't remember exactly how many we're in. You can hear it running right now. It runs fairly quietly. That's the compressor kicking on. The compressor does not kick on often. It is fairly well insulated. Temperatures on this. You can go all the way from like cellar temperature to, oh my god, I can't taste my beverage temperature, which is what it's at right now because I was testing that out. So cellar temperature, it cooled the beers down in about, I don't know, half an hour. They were at cellar temperature, which is not a bad amount of time because I had it set to a low setting anyway. I had it set actually to the lowest setting. So I like this because I can just cool the beers and basically have climate control almost. It's a little bit cooler than cellar temperature, only like 1 or 2 degrees, but it works. Now, to get them to, oh my god, I can't taste my beer, once it's set to the highest setting, that only took about half an hour as well. We're in the house. It's kind of warm in here because I let a 9-year-old take control of the thermostat, so they've set the house to 81. So it's a little warmer in here than usual, so this thing is turned on a couple times. I think the thing looks beautiful. Okay, I love the stainless steel around the glass. I love the just dark look of it. Gives off a little bit of heat if you're touching it, but if you're just near it, you don't really feel it at all. It's only if you're touching it itself, so you need to have some space between things. Racking looks good. Door looks good, fridge looks good, it looks very sleek. I'll stand up and walk backwards before we go off. Just so you know, I usually have that printer sitting on top of it. I took the printer off for this video. Light. So here's my two parts that I'm not happy with, right? Okay, the light. Problem with the light, first off, it's the bubble light, so it takes up a little bit of space. You can't really fit the guys under it. Second, I think looks-wise, and this would probably cost more money, but I mean, I think most people would be willing to pay an extra 10 or 15 bucks for this. I think it would look a lot sleeker, a lot better if that light was done the same way, say, Red Bull does their cans, which is a line, and Coke does it too right now, a line, a LED stream, like LED lines around the door, and facing in, so it lights up everything, not just the top shelf. I mean, it does give a shine down it, and if it's dark out, it looks nice, but I think that would be sleek as fuck. Only other thing is the condenser itself. The element is back there. It does stick down a little bit, hence why some stuff is, well, there's bottles in there too. But it has to be there. I mean, this fridge is basically the entire space is used as a cooling area. So I mean, it had to be put there, but yeah, those would be my only 2 real complaints is that, and they're not complaints. I just think again it would look a lot sleeker to be running LED streams, well, LED lines around the door, facing in to light up everything. I think that would look a lot sleeker than that guy there. But that guy there looks nice. Again, you have the temperature gauge, and you have the light switch. So really, really nice unit. I can't talk about its energy efficiency yet. This has been hooked up for about a month, close to a month.
oh, probably 2 or 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks. I don't know. I got to look when it arrived again. But what I was saying here is this thing's been hooked up for a little bit. But the bill that this will be on comes in the middle of September. So I might do an update video in the middle of September and talk about it. The card that came with it did say $93 a year. So you're looking at under $10 a month. That is hard to quantify when you're thinking about the fact that that each province, each state, all that type of stuff will have a different energy cost. So it's hard to quantify. You have to see it for yourself. I don't think it's going to, and it all matters what temperature you put it at too, right? If you put it at the top temperature, it's going to use up a lot more energy than at the lower. But super sleek looking machine. We're going to stand up and walk backwards now because, I mean, it does. It looks sleek. It looks nice. Bang. And it's going to be a good addition to the beer review. So all the review beers are going to go in there. I do have a whole bunch more review beers, but every beer that's on deck is going to be in that fridge and set to cellar temperature most likely. So yeah, the NewAir AB-850 84 can machine. I give it a thumbs up. It's a sleek looking machine. It works. It does its job. It would look good in any man cave. It would look good in any rec room. It would look good in any lady retreat because you know we gotta be equal right here. So it would look it would look good in the bathroom. I mean, who doesn't want to drink a beer or something while they're taking a shit? I would. Looks great. I really like it. I really like it. They do have a bigger one coming out. They're working on a bigger one that's that they were getting named. It was all for beer. Again, for me, I think that my problem with it was more geared towards the macro stuff. So the 355s, it wasn't. It needed to be a little bit bigger than what they had pictured, and then you could stand everything up. You do get more in the fridge though when you lay them on their side. That's not debatable. It's true. I just think they look better like this, and that's just it, right? So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Hopefully you like this. You'll see this in a bunch of videos coming up. I have some plans for this, so this guy's going to be seen quite often.